out there. I want to welcome you back to my channel, Initial D Gaming. I am your host, Initial D. Not in my usual spot. I'm not at home at all. Actually, if you follow me on Twitch, which you should, at twitch.tv/initial_D_. And if you are in my Discord, Team Level Up, then you probably know that I'm on vacation. I am in Orlando, Florida right now, and if I look a little sweaty, it's because I just did a little cardio over there on those treadmills. As you can see, your boy's got the weights behind him because, you know, I've got to stay on my grind. I got to stay on my hustle. I've got to keep my body in tip-top condition, you know. I try to put a lot of gamers up on game, literally, encouraging them to take care of their bodies, because when you stream, a lot of these guys and girls stream for 6 to 12 to 24 hours and they're sitting in a chair, drinking Coke and eating potato chips. Yeah, not the most healthiest lifestyle. So I'm a heavy advocate for streamers getting up and moving, and probably at some point in time in the future, I'm going to push that a little bit harder to encourage individuals out there to exercise a little bit more. I don't have my typical setup, so forgive me for the lighting, forgive me for the audio, forgive me for the video, because I'm recording this with my iPhone. My camera I have it, but I wanted to put something out quickly, and I don't have anything to edit any footage from my actual camera, and I can whip this up real quick. But I wanted to do a review on an arcade that was brought up to me by a fellow streamer by the name of XS Unique Gaming. He's on Twitch as well. Make sure that you give him a follow. He knew that I was in Orlando, and he made a suggestion to stop by Arcade Monsters, which I had no idea existed. So we did what we were going to do as a family today. We went to the Disney Springs. We went to I think it's called the Wonder House or Wonderland or something of that nature. If you were in Orlando, do you know what I'm talking about? Really nice time, and we ended the night with dinner, and then we headed out to Arcade Monsters around 9 p.m. today. So as we went there, didn't know what to expect, didn't know whether it was going to be a wait, but I must say, if you guys looked at the footage that I shared prior to this video, just for yourself. It was most definitely a blast from the past. What I was used to in the 90s and the early 2000s, you know, I was talking to my wife and I said, you know, this brings back memories because, fun fact, I met my wife, Simple Mom Gaming. You should follow her as well on Twitch, in an arcade back in 2004. I met her, and that's where we hit it off at. And here we are today, and we made our way into an old school arcade, but we had all 3 children with us. And yeah, that's probably going to be one of the biggest things that I'm going to talk about during this review. So upon going, we were a family of 5. It cost us literally $85 to go in here. Now, I know a lot of you are saying, oh my goodness, like $85 to go to an arcade. And at first, when I saw that total, I was like, and then the woman was like, yeah, it's unlimited access, free play. So I'm like looking around and I'm looking at these machines. I'm like, what do you mean free access? I see slots here that require coins and quarters and stuff. And then, you know, my wife went back and talked to the woman at the front desk, and she was like, just push the start button on the machines. Overall, you can play as much as you want. Like, there is no limit. So they had Double Dragon, they had Ninja Turtles, Street Fighter, whatever you wanted to play, You could play it for as many times, no credits, in other words. Like if you die, bam, push start, you're back. So you can die 100 times and it brings you back. All of the arcades were wired for unlimited credits. So, I mean, I still have my sticker or wristband or whatnot to let me in and out. But you can stay and play for as long as you wanted to. And it doesn't close until 2 a.m. So that was a plus. They also were holding some tournaments there as well, which it's unfortunate because I am a Street Fighter player and I didn't get an opportunity to enter the tournament because I found out about it at the very last minute and I just didn't even make it in time to even register. But I saw games from the 80s and even things that were modern. You know, they had PlayStation, like a whole bunch of PlayStation hookups, Xboxes, Nintendo Switches, Super Nintendo Minis, Genesises, Nintendo. They had everything. Like, it was just amazing. It was like taking arcades from like the 80s and the 90s and merging it to where it is today. Like, they had a section where you could do online play for like PS4, PSN. Bit of a complicated system they had going on there. You had to make sure that somebody was there, I guess, to hook it up because I just couldn't get it working properly. But overall, it's a great environment if you are, I would have to say maybe 16 years and up, maybe 15 years and up. My 14-year-old son, he just fit right in. I mean, you probably saw some clips of him just getting down. And if you didn't, I'm gonna put one in here so you can see him do his thing. Yeah, he seemed pretty comfortable. But us having two smaller children, you know, 5 and 7, it was a little too much for them. The noise, it was very, very loud, very noisy. Pretty mature crowd, you know, people walking around with beer bottles and stuff like that. I mean, whatever, it is what it is at the end of the day. It's adults and, you know, adults drink adult beverages. Nobody was rowdy. Nobody was disrespectful. Everybody was just there having a good time. It was just a really, really good, you know, just old school gaming spot. And unfortunately, where I live at, we don't have that. We don't have that type of stuff. So if we want to partake in these type of things, we have to like travel to places like Atlanta, here in Orlando. It's just unfortunate we don't have anybody in my city who is willing to invest in an arcade. You know, God, Lord willing, you know, if I'm ever in a position to do so and I can talk to a couple of people who probably would be interested, I would do it myself, you know, because that just brings back nostalgia. It brings bonds together. It creates friendships, just like in the old days. You know, we need arcades, and arcades used to bring us together real close, you know. But yeah, I just wanted to just give my thoughts on the arcade while I'm out of town. I thought it was a pretty sweet spot. So if you are in the Orlando area and you're a gamer, I highly recommend that you check out Arcade Monsters in Orlando, Florida. Y'all take it easy. I'm gonna finish up this vacation. More content to come. Got a video coming up pretty soon telling you all about me and why I decided to stream. I'm pretty sure you guys would be interested in seeing that. Take it easy. God bless. Subscribe if you're new. Give me a like. Peace.